Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a no pet TORGHAST marksmanship hunter build that you can specially use for the twisted coiters. Now I'm going to be making this as short as possible, so I'm going to get right into it. The first animal power that you guys want to go for is going to be the sticky tar. Sticky tar makes it so that your tar trap snares a target by an additional 15%. Now you can actually stack this animal power by up to 3 times. So that means the snare on the tar trap is going to be 95%. That's huge. Now the second anima power that you guys want to go for is going to be the Enigma. This makes it so that the ranged mobs and the spellcaster won't be able to target you if they're too far away from you. Now these two combined are actually excellent because the mobs have to be close to you to actually target you. But with the sticky tar, you can kite them forever because they won't be able to move, right? So something that makes this even better is going to be the bursting tar. Bursting tar just makes the whole build way more comfortable. It makes it so that you don't have to move the mobs around too much for them to get in the tar trap. So that's huge. Now, another one that's going to be really good for this build is going to be the sigil. And it's going to be the main source of power for your damage, right? Because you're always going to be using traps. You're always going to be dropping tar trap, and sigil actually works with the ice trap. Also, another good thing to know about this, and it actually says it on the tooltip, but not a lot of people know it, is that it activates when you drop a trap, not when it activates, right? So even if you drop an ice trap and you don't hit anyone with it, it's actually gonna give you the buff. Now, something else that is gonna be really good for this build gonna be the defensive one. Now, with this one, the Pelsman, it makes it so that when mobs are affected by one of your traps, they're gonna be dealing 25% less damage. Now, you don't need this one because you're not gonna be getting hit much at all. But it's always good to have a good defensive anima power in case you do a mistake, in case something goes wrong. It's always good to have it. Now, apart from this build right here, this powers, you're gonna want to go for anything that gives you damage, right? So in that case, the necrotic venom is always a good choice. It's 50% more damage to your aim shot. That's great. And then the binding shot buff. This one is actually huge. This one's gonna give you a lot of burst. It's gonna be great. So apart from these ones, just go for anything that gives you damage. Now, this build right here, I call it the Untouchable build because you actually don't get hit at all unless you actually want them to hit you. I'm gonna show you just how. I'm actually gonna roll a few clips so that you guys can actually see how the build works and how you can just simply kite the mobs till they die. It doesn't matter how much damage you have or how much damage you don't have in this case, but I'm going to show you how it works. Now, right here, we only have 80% snare on our tar trap. So they're actually still moving a little bit, but it still works. This is also with only 80%. Huge pool, easy kills, even with 80%. This one right here, we have the binding shot buff. So all I had to do was use a tar trap, use a binding shot, use volley, and they all melted. Now the build actually works on bosses too, so you don't need to worry about it. I actually made sure this one got to 10 stacks on their buff, and that buff actually gives them damage and movement speed, and they still were not able to move out of my tar trap at all. Yo. Now, obviously, we already have the 95% snare on this one. So as you can see, they basically don't even move. So it's almost impossible for them to hit you unless you get close to them, which you shouldn't do anyway. You can kite them forever and they're not gonna do anything to you. And now this right here is the last boss, which actually works on it too, so you don't have to worry about it. So like I said before, I do think those powers are kinda underrated right now. This is what I've been running in Torghast, and I've been clearing it no issues whatsoever, even the twisted corridors. So it works for me. I hope it works for you guys. If it does, please do let me know down in the comments. If you actually enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It's gonna help me a lot. And I'm gonna be uploading more WoW content. So if you actually like it, wait for it. I hope you guys have a really good one. And until next time.